Daniel was a young man who, living in a small town, often felt trapped by his own habits. Living alone in a small city apartment, he found that his evenings were filled with a restless energy that he struggled to control. One day, while reading about Stoic philosophy, a thought struck him. What if his impulses were just distractions from a truer purpose? Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes from mastering oneself, not the outside world.
Daniel decided to challenge his habit of compulsive behavior, which drained his motivation and clouded his focus. He began by practicing simple mindfulness, observing his urges without judgment, and reminding himself that he was not his impulses. Each day, he replaced moments of giving in with activities that strengthened his mind and body, reading, jogging, and writing reflections inspired by Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. The journey was hard. There were times when Daniel doubted he could succeed. Yet, by seeing these moments as opportunities to build inner resilience, he kept moving forward. Gradually, he noticed a new clarity emerging, more energy for his dreams, a quieter mind, and a stronger sense of self-respect. In the end, Daniel realized that discipline was not about denying pleasure, but about choosing what gave him true strength. Through Stoic thought, he found motivation beyond fleeting desires, lasting freedom that came from mastering himself and embracing who he wanted to be. James was a curious young man who often wondered about his own body and feelings. One evening, sitting quietly in his room, he began to think about why sometimes he felt motivated to masturbate and other times not at all. This question sparked his desire to understand what really affected this natural behavior in men. He decided to explore the different things that might influence. First, he noticed that when he was tired or stressed, his desire was low. On days when he felt relaxed and happy, the urge was stronger. He also thought about his health. If he hadn't eaten well or exercised, his mood and energy changed, which seemed to affect his motivation. James found out that emotions, physical health, and even thoughts or fantasies played important roles. Sometimes what he watched or read would make a difference. Either encouraged. He realized that there was no single reason but a mix of many factors working together. By the end of his reflection, James understood that masturbation is a natural part of life influenced by how a man feels inside and outside. It wasn't something to be ashamed of, but rather something connected deeply to body, mind, and mood. This new understanding gave him confidence and peace, knowing that everyone experiences these moments differently, and that was perfectly normal.